goes to the guy who's in our studio tonight, Patrick Koenig, presenting a check for $20,000 to the First Tee of Greater Seattle this week after spending the past year living in an RV, driving all over the country, and playing golf in more than 400 golf courses. He drove 34,576 miles, played golf in 47 different states. He was away from home for an entire year, all for a good cause. It is our Lexus Play of the Week, and Patrick Koenig joins us tonight. A year ago, he quit his job, bought an RV, and set off on this year-long journey. All I can say is welcome home, and was it worth it?
Oh yeah, well that picture of me hitting Evan with that check, that's never going to get old. It absolutely was worth it. Yeah, that was one of the things at the beginning of the journey. I said, I want to give a big fake check, and I'd never done it, and boy, did I give it to him good there.
You did. You bulldozed him with that big check. 405 different golf courses in a year. How many of those rounds did you have to pay for, and how did you get on some of those private courses like Cypress Point?
Yeah, I mean, so it's a mixture, and the people of the golf world are wildly generous, and especially when they kind of hear about this story that I'm doing. So I estimated it was a small percentage, 20-30%, that I would pay for, and I gladly did that when I could. But it's a mixture of just people coming out that signed up to play with me, total strangers from the internet, people that follow me on Instagram or Twitter or wherever it may be, and they invite me to play their courses, and it snowballs.
Yeah.
So like we got a friend here, and then he's like, come here, I know this guy, and you wouldn't believe how small the world becomes.
793 different people joined you along
That's
the
right.
way. That's incredible. I'm glad you were able to keep track of that online as well. Your passion is also taking photos of golf courses, so I'm assuming that helps you get on some of these courses as well.
Oh yeah, so a lot of people would invite me out and say, hey, you gotta fly the drone and take some pictures of our place, and so I gladly would do that. But yeah, that was, I mean, some of the photos I got over the course of a year, chasing sunsets and sunrises every day, are amazing.
How'd you go about raising money for the First Tee?
Oh, so it was so much fun to do it because people are so excited to give, and I had some great partners, companies like Rawhide Golf or Seriously Ice Cold, Sick Cups, Steiny Golf, Callaway donated things, and then as people came in, I said the way of raising money is I'm kind of doing some giveaways, and so some people gave $100 for a T-shirt and stuff like that, but we raised $20,000, but the average donation was $20 or $30 at a time. It's
Wow.
just people that love the game, that want to support kids getting into the game. And I mean, it was fantastic.
I love the sight of you on top of the RV hitting golf balls. I'm sure that happened multiple times on the trip.
Yeah, so people would request it. Golf courses would be like, hey, if we park the RV over here, you can hit it with trace and it's on green. And so I must have done it 25, 30 times on tour.
But you pull up to these golf courses in this huge RV. I mean, what's their reaction?
Well, I mean, that was part of the fun, actually, because you pull up, and they're not expecting you to pull up an RV, and they look at you, and they think you're lost. They're like, no, it's that way. It's like, no, I had a tee time at your club in 30 minutes. And so it was fun. And most places are wildly accepting and would go out of their way to make sure that the RGV was a success. And it was just about every golf course.
You say RGV, Recreational Golf Vehicle.
That's
is
right.
what it stands for. Give me some of the highlights of the past year.
Oh, well, highlights. I mean, every day. It was 365 days of highlights, Aaron. It was, but some of the things we ran. We played golf behind Bill Clinton, which was a fun time.
Where was that?
That was at Sleepy Hollow.
Really?
So we played Sleepy
Ridge?
Hollow. No, Sleepy Hollow, New York.
Oh, New York. Okay.
Yeah, and so that was a cool thing. Obviously the rooftop shots were a lot of fun, and I just go back. I mean, there's so many highlights, but it was, the courses and quite honestly, it's the people that really made it special. I mean, 793 people, and every day was exciting in some regard. Whether it's somebody that I met on the internet, and they're excited to be a part of the tour. And here they come, and here I am. So every day was pretty awesome.
You're a pretty good golfer. 685 birdies in more than 400 rounds. Your index went down from what, a 3 to a +1?
Yeah, it kind of goes up and down. So I went up. I was like, this is going the wrong direction. I went from a 3 to a 5, but then I figured something out and it shot down. I got below scratch for the first time. I was a +1 for a hot second, and then I got back above. I think I'm hovering somewhere around a 1, which is, it shows me that I'm not going to make the PGA Tour, but I had so much fun playing golf.
10 seconds. What's your next venture? What are you up to next?
I'm a free agent. I'm a free agent there. So I purposely wanted to focus on this tour, make sure it was completed. We just completed it a couple days ago, and so it's done. And I'm looking for something in the golf industry, or wherever the wind blows me.
Well, good luck wherever that is. Patrick Koenig, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Thanks for all you do for the first team. Greater Seattle,
thank you.
$20,000 donation over the past year. It certainly paid off. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll be back on Queued Up Sports.
Yeah.